Between them won 35 races and over £150,000 in win and place prize money. Top weight today is Bright Intervals, the Mount of Ben Dahan. Number 2 is Welsh Oak's chance of winning this race, ridden by Steve Smith-Eccles. Number 3, Katabatic, more fuel for Huel, perhaps. Huel Davis rides. Number 4, First Bat, Richard Dunwoody. And number 5, One More Night, ridden by Luke Harvey. One More Night on the left of the 5 horses who are looking at their first fence. So, as they make their way down, those are the odds.
Katabatic, the 6-4 favourite, opened at 7-4. Welsh Oak 11-4 from 9-4. And One More Night is 7-2 from 3-1. First Bout a 6-1 chance, back from 13-2. And Bright Intervals 9-1, opened at 50-2. And they're all quoted for the Fulwell Handicap shares.
And there's Katabatic, unbeaten in. This is a wonderful 10-year-old. He's been a tremendous servant to Mr. Amy and Colin Mackenzie, a well-known scribe who owns a bit of him. He's won 16 of his 57 races, and 3 of them this season. He's an all-rounder. He'd win equally well over hurdles or fences. Real good jumper, and ran a tremendous race against Clever Folly in the AF Budge Gold Cup at Cheltenham. That's the only time he's been beaten this season.
He's gone well round here in the past 2. He's won 3 times here. And he's got the most experienced and probably the most cheerful member of the party riding in Steve Smith-Eccles, who deserves a bit of a change of luck, I think.
Stable companion towards the end, but went really well in the gallop. There they go. Over to you, Graham.
Down towards the first of 17 fences. Welsh Oak is on the extreme right, that's the grey. But the leader is Bright Intervals in the pink and cherry colours as they take the first, which they all negotiate safely. Katabatic just the back marker down to the second, which is the first of the open ditches they jump. They jumped 3 in this race. This is the first one of them. And it's Bright Intervals who really attacks that fence in the lead from Welsh Oak. Katabatic on the extreme right. One More Night in the white jacket, First Bat in the grey colours, just in last place as they come down towards the third. And as they come into it, Bright Intervals takes it well in his stride, and all the others over safely too. One More Night is in pursuit in second, with Welsh Oak and First Bat and Katabatic in the fourth, and the leaders over safely, and there's no change in the order. And it's Bright Intervals in the lead. Bright Intervals clear by about 8 lengths now to One More Night in second. And then Welsh Oak showing in third with First Bat on the inside of him and Katabatic just the back marker. So they start the turn into the home straight, and as they level up towards the fifth, it's Bright Intervals leading. Bright Intervals from One More Night, and then First Bat with Welsh Oak, and just behind him is Katabatic as they come down towards the sixth, and it's Bright Intervals jumping well. From One More Night in second and First Bat, and then comes Welsh Oak, and the back marker is Katabatic, and they race down towards the seventh. This will be the last next time round, and Bright Intervals the top weight in Ben Dahan, showing the way. First Bat seems to be enjoying life, comes to take it in second place, jumps it well, with One More Night on the outside of him. The grey Welsh Oak just leads Katabatic, but there's only sort of 5 to 6 lengths between first and last as they race up past the winners' enclosures, and John, all to play for.
Yes, Bright Intervals always takes a fierce hold. He wears a drop noseband, but he's dropped his nose for Ben Dahan and settled nicely in the lead. He's been jumping really well. So, just as important, has First Bout. Jumping fences he hasn't really taken to jumping fences so far in his career over them. But today he's jumping particularly well. And the other doubtful jumper in the field is One More Night. I was just going to say he had been jumping well, when needless to say he went and hit that a rare clout. Nevertheless, he's still upright, and when he's completed steeplechase courses, it's been difficult to beat in the past. Nevertheless, Bright Intervals having his first run, but well when fresh.
So Bright Intervals leading from One More Night in the hoop sleeve jacket, then First Bat on the inside of Katabatic, and the back marker is Welsh Oak, winner of 16 races as they turn into the back straight and down towards the 11th of the 17 fences they jump. and it's Bright Intervals, joined on the outside by One More Night, Ben DeHaan on Bright Intervals, Luke Harvey on One More Night, Steve Smith-Eccles on Welsh Oak, the grey, going wide, with Katabatic and Mule Davis, and first bout and Richard Dunwoody. They're at the 11th now, and no change there. Katabatic second from the right now in the red jacket as they come down to the 12th. This is the last open ditch they have to jump. It's 6 from home. And here Bright Intervals has been passed by One More Night, but Katabatic going up on the outside of that one too. Welsh Oak is just getting 1 or 2 reminders to go about his business, as One More Night is really the first to commit with 5 to jump. But they're queuing up behind to take him on as they take the 5th from home, and Welsh Oak was a bit slow there. And it's One More Night in the lead. First bout has come through to show second with Katabatic. This is the 4th from home. One More Night over in the lead. Second, third, fourth and fifth all jumped in safely, but Welsh Oak is just having to be ridden along. He could well stay on. Bright Intervals drops quickly away. He is now last, but up front it's One More Night who's keeping up the pressure from first bout, who has that hurdle race speed, of course, in the past. Katabatic, unbeaten so far this season, is challenging on the outside, and now the race developing between these three. Old Welsh Oak, though, is staying on back in 4th place. Bright Intervals is going to be pulled up. They've got 3 to jump, and One More Night for first bout and Katabatic. Little to choose between the 3. Welsh Oak over safely in 4th, 2 to jump, and One More Night opens up by a couple of lengths to Katabatic wide of first bout. One More Night, Katabatic first bout, the 1, 2, 3. But they've still got 1 more fence to jump in the Fulwell chase, and after 2.5 miles, it's all to play for, with Luke Harvey on One More Night being hard pressed now by Katabatic, and Mule Davis in the air to get a touchdown together, and it's a battle up towards the line. One More Night in the white and Katabatic in the red, and it's going to be close, but One More Night has the acceleration to win the race by a length from Katabatic in second, a gap of 8 lengths then or thereabouts to first bout in third, and behind these came Welsh Oak, who completed for 4th. The result then of this Fulwell Handicap, it's a win for number